lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. The dish to Anthony. Outside Harper. Pulls it up. Anthony's shot is off. 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Embiid the screen. Landry dishes to Covington. Stolen. Anthony left side. That one goes. Count. Anthony's got his first points of the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Covington. His last outing, he had 8 points, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession for the Knicks. Derek Williams comes in for Robin Lopez, and it's Cannon in for Aaron Aflalo. Puts it up off the inbound, and the jumper is good. Roten's got 5 points so far.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And Tony Roten gets the whistle there. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's
Knicks trail by 5. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Tony Roten out there with Kendall Marshall. And it's Covington in at the small forward. Goes up off the inbound. Harper, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
For 3, Marshall. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Aflalo. 17 points for him last game against Miami, and that one's good. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Roten, no good.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He dropped 14 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. You really couldn't point to too many things he did wrong in what was a complete performance from him, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Anthony. That one is no good.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Covington in the corner. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Covington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Now here's Freak. 14 points from him the last game against the Heat in Miami. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded closely. The pass to Embiid. Kicks to Landry. Baseline J on the way. No luck. Good D by Williams. Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Right side Harper. The feed now to Williams. Here's Galloway. He's covered by Roten. 6 to shoot. Harper kicks to Lopez. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Robert Covington.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The 76ers #1.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Harper, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Knicks. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. To the inside, here's Afflalo. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Harper, no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Portland.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
And so here is New York following the three-pointer by Kendall Marshall. New York, no good that time either.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Landry, a screen on Afflalo. Goes up off the pick. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Philadelphia has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And it's Grant in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Galloway. Landry grabs the miss. The 76ers lead it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good off the front iron. The Knicks shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harper's got 10 points. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a...
Well, a very slow start to this basketball game, but you got back in it late. How important was it to trim this lead before the half?
Meant a lot. It means I don't have to do so much to get the win next time. We got this, though. Slow start, you know. In fact, I can guarantee we're going to complete this comeback the rest of the way. Y'all heard that here, all right?
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Harper, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Aflalo in at the two-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The Knicks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the second free throw, good. Now Marshall. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, New York. A 2-point game. To the paint. Landry with the screen. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. For Philadelphia, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Harper. And nothing but hair on that one. 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Marshall passes to Landry. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by New York. Harper's got his 6th rebound on the night. He feeds it to Lopez. Dishes to Aflalo. It's good from long range. Aflalo's got 7.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
He dishes it to Harper. Another miss by Harper. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Landry, the 10-footer. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Landry's got his 2nd bucket of the night. 90 seconds now into the second half. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez.
New group in for the Knicks. Derek Williams checked in for Lopez. Flalo comes in for Anthony. Langston Galloway's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Harper in for Isaiah Cannon. Harper's shot's good. The 76ers trail by 10. Embiid with a screen on Harper. And Marshall kicks to Noel. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in. Noel's got his 2nd bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Harper. Williams with a clean look, and then